Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Trails to Azure. Heute gucken wir nach, ob die Pizza immer noch da liegt. Hier ist Sergei, hier ist Kia. Haben wir noch irgendwas zu reporten übrig? Ja, scheinbar. I'll contact the mayor and CGF to share what we know about those terrorists. Make sure my kids come out of there in one piece, Dudley. You can count on me. Come on, let's move out. Right. Okay. Das bedeutet ja, dass wir jetzt in den Residential District müssen. Ich überlege aber gerade. Kyodai ist noch gar nicht da, ne? Ob da nicht vorher noch eine versteckte Quest ist oder so, die wir finden können. Die möchte ich auf jeden Fall dann nicht verpassen. Ist hier vielleicht noch irgendjemand, der unsere Hilfe gebrauchen könnte? Jetzt gerade ist mein schlimmster Albtraum wahr geworden. Ich streame und niemand ist da. Vielleicht hätte ich es nicht so kurzfristig ankündigen sollen. Gibt es was auf dem Dach? What could be better than this? A lovely sight for a lovely night. Das reimt sich. If only I had a boyfriend to enjoy this with. Wait, no. I'm trying to forget I'm single. Stop reminding me already. Jeez. Okay. Ich möchte halt noch nicht weitergehen, weil ich die Befürchtung habe, dass ich dann irgendwas verpassen könnte. Good evening, SSS, and same to you, Directive Dudley. The area up ahead is to be closed off until the dignitaries are finished watching the show. But did you need to pass through? No, we don't. You may return to your posts. Roger. Roger. Okay, da können wir gar nicht hin. Also, wenn irgendwas ist, haben wir schon mal ein Limited Space, wo was sein könnte. The entrance to the Geofront's B-Sector is in the residential district. We should get ourselves there. Okay, das heißt, ich darf gar nicht woanders hingehen. Dann schätze ich mal, es ist auch eher unwahrscheinlich, dass wir hier was verpassen, oder? Wenn sowieso die meisten Gebiete off-limits sind. He is looking at you, kid. Tonight's going to be incredible. Wer ist sie? You know I don't actually mind cheesy lines like that. Guess I won't be needing any wine to get things going tonight. Das ist eine Prostituierte. Okay. My friend and I come here to unwind and gossip over some good food. Here's to us. Ist nur noch eine Quest für uns. I've made up my mind. Tomorrow is the day Nono takes the plunge manning the cooking station. After I finish prepping, I'll need to get those dishes washed. Whew, it's such a madhouse in here during the dinner rush. So, ich schätze mal, hier ist jetzt nichts. wir können... Okay. Da sollen wir nicht hingehen. Understood. Ich frage mich aber, warum stehen die Polizisten hier und verweigern den Zugang zum Administrative District, obwohl die ja die Performance im Arken Seal, was ja im, wie heißt der District ist? In dem, Entertainment District. Aber hier stehen die nicht vor der Seitengasse, obwohl die direkt zu dem Dings führt auch, zu dem, Entertainment District. Also warum ist diese kleine Seitengasse nicht gesperrt, aber der ganze Administrative District? Ich schätze mal, dann müssen wir hier lang. So apparently tomorrow is when that trade thingy is happening at Orchis Tower. I don't get what the big deal is, but I kinda wanna go check it out with Anri and Momo. I mean, it's gotta be some huge party or something, right? Tomorrow's gonna be so much fun. Warum sitzt da einer vor einem geschlossenen Regenschirm? I got so absorbed reading my book in front of the cafe that I lost track of time. It's chilly this time of night too. I should head home before I catch a cold. Ach so, genau, hier ist ja eventuell noch, hieß es, was er uns gibt. I was sorting through documents earlier when I come across a book I read while I was alone at the office this one time. There's this character named Kagemaru. As far as feline mascots go, I definitely prefer him over Mishi. Thing is, I tend to not reread books after I finish them. So, that being the case, why don't you take it? Give it a try. Received Sunshine Agnes 4. Okay. Ach ja, und wir hatten ja noch irgendwie was gekauft für Kias Zimmer, ne? Das würde ich mir ganz gerne nochmal angucken. Ob das jetzt da auch zu sehen ist. Oder müssen wir Kia das erst geben? Have a safe trip, guys. You too, doodlers. I thought I told you not to call me that. Oh, but why not? Don't look at me with those eyes. Let's go, everyone. We're leaving. Not even Dudley stands any chance against Kia. Richtig. So, Kia ist hier hinten, glaube ich, ne? Ne, das ist Sergejs Zimmer. Ich glaube kaum, dass Kia hier Alkohol am Bett stehen hat. Hier ist Kia. Hatten wir ihr das gegeben? Was war es denn, was wir ihr jetzt gekauft hatten letztes Mal? War es das hier? Genau. Wir können es aber nicht benutzen. Oder müssen wir dafür an einer bestimmten Stelle stehen? Müssen wir das benutzen, wenn wir bei Kia stehen? Also hier jetzt. Nee, können wir irgendwie nicht. Oder wird das vielleicht nach dem Kapitel automatisch angewandt? Naja, dann gehen wir jetzt einfach mal dahin, wo wir hingehen sollen. hier lang. Ich habe immer noch Angst, dass da was ist. Warum sind denn meine ganzen Zuschauer nicht da? Und warum zeigt mir Discord an, ich hätte 2 Benachrichtigungen? Weil ich 2 Benachrichtigungen habe. Ah, okay. Darum. Das ergibt natürlich Sinn. Hi Julie. So. Ich habe halt gerade Angst, irgendwie was Verstecktes zu verpassen. There's some book around trains mixed with the fashion magazines. Come on, Dad, how many times are you going to pull this trick? Wieso will er sie dazu bringen, was über Züge zu lesen? I would love for Ryu to follow in my footsteps as a wholesaler someday. Thing is, he doesn't have a head for business yet. All the kid cares about is playing. That boy. Echt mal Kinder, die eine Kindheit haben wollen. Da kannst du leider nicht, ich weiß. Ich hatte gehofft, Kyodai ist da, aber wahrscheinlich nicht. Oh my, it's already so dark out. I must have lost track of time. Miles will be back any minute now. I'd better hurry and get dinner started. Gerade gucken, hier habe ich in dem Regal auch nichts vergessen. Ist hier nicht irgendwo noch ein Rezept oder sowas? Nee. Hier auch nicht. Okay. Wir können hier noch reingehen in diese Villa. Die Rosinen-Villa. Man sieht schon, hier wohnen auch Rosinen. Wisst ihr, weil die alt und schrumpelig sind. Oh, you can really taste the extra mirror I spent on this. Makes it goes down so much smoother. But I guess if you don't want any darling, I'll just have to drink it all by myself. Oh yes, don't let me keep you from enjoying it. Charmant wie immer. After all, you spent so much of your hard-earned mirror on it, didn't you, dearest? Darn right I did. Okay, die scheinen etwas verbittert zu sein. Ah, ja. War ich hier schon? Ich glaube, ich war hier schon. I'm not so sure, but I believe I've already been here. Yes, I already were here. Ich guck trotzdem noch mal rum, ob hier jetzt nicht jetzt noch irgendwas Verstecktes ist. When the sun goes down, the lights of Orcus Tower go up, making it all the more enchanting. It was designed so that its bold crossbill blue and white would take your breath away when placed against the backdrop of the night sky. I hope you all take as many opportunities as you can to enjoy its splendor. War das der Architekt? That husband of mine never misses a chance to boast about how impressive Orcus Tower is. I don't think his excitement from the unveiling ceremony is going to wear off anytime soon. Anytime soon. Oder so. I heard the international dignitaries are catching a show at Arkansas. I bet they got hooked up with some primo seats too. I've never been so jealous. Und hier ist zu. Okay. Eigentlich war ich jetzt überall. Was bedeutet, dass ich nicht wirklich was verpassen kann. Gate is shut tight. Ach so. Hier ist der Residential District. Gucke ich hier nochmal in die Häuser rein. Aber was? Hä? Aber? Habe ich gerade irgendeinen Satz angefangen und nicht zu Ende gebracht? Pop's been swamped with his job lately, but he made it back for dinner for the first time in a while tonight. Actually, this screws things up. We don't even have enough chairs at the table. Guess I gotta go grab one from storage.
Okay, let's go.
Osuma, hi und danke für den Raid. So, Andri, I heard you went to see Orcus Tower. How was it? Was habt ihr gerade gemacht? Der Satz, eigentlich, achso, eigentlich habe ich alles... Ja, aber ich habe trotzdem immer noch das Gefühl, dass ich was verpasst haben könnte. Is it even more impressive up close? Could you see every little mirror they spent on it? Were there tons of people gazing in awe? Slow it down, Cindy. I can't answer 50 questions all at once. Youngs, dear? Youngs klingt so, als ob man... Weiß ich, das klingt wie so ein Ausdruck, den man so von sich gibt, wenn einem was gerade negativ aufgefallen ist. So. Youngs! Damit hätte ich jetzt nicht gerechnet. Bist nicht lange da, aber zumindest etwas Support. Kennst das Spiel auch nicht. Nee, wir sind halt quasi auch schon mittendrin. Make a Good Mega Man Level Contest 2. Okay. Ich wiederum habe von Mega Man keine Ahnung. Aber so Level Maker finde ich an sich immer interessant. Youngs, dear, do you know when Marietta will be able to join us? I wish I could say, mother. She's been very busy with work, you see. That's a shame. I was hoping all of us could share dinner as a family tonight. Ja, das Spiel ist gut, aber es wäre jetzt, glaube ich, nichts, was dir gefällt, weil es ist ein Turn-Based RPG. Oh, good evening, SSS. Did you come to visit? You're welcome to join us for dinner if you'd like. Und es ist auch Teil einer größeren Reihe, die ich sehr gerne mag. Deswegen... Die Hayworths, die könnten wichtig sein. Oh, hello everyone. Good morning, good morning. So, es ist mitten in der Nacht, stell dir vor, und du sagst einfach, guten Morgen. Wie geht's so? Good evening, Mr. Hayworth. Something upstairs smells delicious. Is your wife preparing dinner? Yes, that is. I believe Colin is lending her a hand tonight as well. I only just returned home myself, and I have to say, I could eat a horse right now. Warum tust du es dann nicht? There we are. All that's left to do now is to let it simmer. You did wonderfully, Colin. Papa is going to love it. Ey, das könnte wirklich Elliots kleiner Bruder sein, ne? We're having curry for dinner tonight. Mama, let me help chop the veggies. Pretty cool, huh? Ja, wirklich sehr, sehr cool, dass deine Mutter dir ein Messer in die Hand gegeben hat, mit dem du dir deine kleinen Finger abschneiden könntest. Das ist sehr cool von deiner Mutter. Kommt für dich drauf an. Ab 4 Uhr kann man schon guten Morgen sagen. Aber ich glaube, hier ist es nicht 4 Uhr, sondern irgendwie so 20 Uhr. Actually, gibt es hier nur eine Uhr, wo man das gucken könnte? Gate is locked. Irgendwann ist das bestimmt mal offen. I could have sworn I heard a little girl's voice coming from the mansion at the end of the street. But that would be ridiculous. There's no one living in that old place anymore. At least there shouldn't be. Geistergeschichten. Bah, it must be my ears acting up. Wir können die coolen Kids nicht besuchen. Die coolen Jungs. Die coolen Jungs haben die Tür zugemacht. Haben sie so viel Angst vor Shirley? Ne, die coolen Jungs sind hier unten. Da oben, okay. Hier unten sind die coolen Jungs. Who the hell do you think you are barging into a place at ass o'clock? Jetzt wissen wir auch, wie spät es ist. Es ist Arschuhr. Arschuhr, dass ich das nicht mehr im Kopf hatte. Das ist so eine prägnante Uhrzeit. Don't think for a second that I forgot what you did to us. Tolle Uhrzeit, ja. And what exactly did you do to them? Well, it's not we that did anything per se, so... Honestly, the last thing we need right now is more unruly miscreants to rein in. You're to keep your eye on the ball until tomorrow's conference is over. Am I clear? Crystal. Yuri is in a real crappy mood tonight. 12:30 Uhr ist gleich Arschuhr. Dann sind alle Zeiger wie eine Arschritze geformt. Ja. Ja, stimmt. Oder 6 Uhr auch. 6 Uhr geht auch. Genau 6. Ist beides möglich. We can't even go blow off steam in the entertainment district. Place is crawling with security thanks to those foreign big shots. Well, what if we go for a drive out on the mountain path? Das geht auch, ja. Ist sogar wahrscheinlicher. Bei 12:30 Uhr hat sich der Stundenzeiger etwas bewegt, genau. Genau 6 Uhr. Dann müsste es aber 6 Uhr abends sein, weil es ist ja schon Abend. Sonst wäre es ja wirklich morgens. Dann hätte das mit Good Morning eben ja auch gepasst. Won't be many people around this late, so we can really put the pedal to the metal. That does sound pretty sweet. Wir wollen wieder illegale Straßenrennen machen hier. Die coolen Jungs. So, können wir hier in Ellies Haus noch was sehen? Damit haben wir erfolgreich festgestellt, es ist 18 Uhr. Angenommen, die Theorie Arschuhr bedeutet, dass es wirklich eine Arschritze darstellt und es war nicht einfach nur eine Aussage von wegen, die Uhrzeit ist mir scheißegal. Tonight's dinner menu will consist of Master Henry's beloved acerbic tomato dishes. The entree spaghetti served with acerbic tomato sauce with an acerbic tomato salad on the side, and to drink a glass of fresh acerbic tomato juice. That sounds inhumanly bitter. I knew grandfather loved his acerbic tomatoes, but this is just absurd. Wie oft habe ich jetzt Tomaten gesagt? Da ist das Wohnzimmer. Hier ist keiner. Master Henry has been so busy as of late that he'll often sleep at City Hall instead of returning to the estate. Tonight, however, he called ahead and informed me that he would be returning home for the first time in a long while. Rest assured that I will make certain he arrives at tomorrow's trade conference as the very picture of vim and vigor. Du hast nicht mitgezählt, also ja. Okay. Hier ist nix. Es sei denn, man kann hier noch nach Narnia gehen, aber es sieht nicht so aus. Dann ist es wohl wirklich an der Zeit, den Untergrund zu betreten. Oh dear! When did it get so dark out? Well, that's my cue. Time to get these tired old bones on home. Aber er bleibt trotzdem sitzen. The door is locked. Hey, did you still have that key we got for this place a while back? Got it right here. Warum konnten wir dann früher noch nicht da rein? I've been keeping it in my locker ever since. Vielleicht nur, weil wir da keinen Grund zu hatten. Lloyd produced the key to the Geofront's B sector from his pocket. The duct near the entrance should take us straight to the room that Twerp commandeered. Let's hurry. Right. Funky Musik. Wait, wasn't there a duct around here that functioned as a shortcut? Ja, toll. Ich wollte aber vielleicht noch ein bisschen hier alles erkunden. The entrance to the duct is secured with a sturdy padlock. The hell? When was that this put here? City management may have installed it to prevent any illicit tampering. It's a standard crime prevention measure. Moreover, this particular kind of padlock is primarily used by civil utility workers. In other words, it's safe to say this wasn't set up by our hacker. What should we do then? Break it open? No, that would draw too much attention and we can't afford to be noticed by the other party. Wie laut ist das denn bitte, so ein Vorhängeschloss kaputt zu machen? Ihr braucht ja wirklich nur so einen Metallschneider. So laut ist das nicht, dass man das dann kilometerweit hört. Let's just keep going until we reach that little punk's room. Sounds good to me. Oh, wonderful. Now we have to take the long way around. Stop complaining, Wazy! Car! Lazy Wazy nennt man ihn auch. Hier ist noch zu, da müssten wir erst freischalten wahrscheinlich. Wir sind wieder successful am Busch. So, machen wir erstmal Highspeed an. Das war der Kampf auch schon. Hier fehlt eine Brücke. Da ist ein Klumpen von irgendwas. So, Overkill. Der Pfeil zeigt in die falsche Richtung, von da sind wir gekommen. Aber ich glaube, die Pfeile zeigen zum Ausgang. Ah, guck mal. Zwei Pinguinen. Was auch immer das ist. As you looted the penguin from the chest, you could have sworn it whispered something about a man it calls Monsieur and the importance of daily exercise. Den gette ich nicht. Wahrscheinlich geht es um irgendeinen Butler, weil die auch Pinguinen genannt werden. Für wen ist denn das ein Equip? Was ist denn dieser Penguin überhaupt? Ihn kann ich seine Ausrüstung gar nicht verändern. Ist das eine Waffe gewesen? Nee, es ist ein Event-Item gewesen. An odd penguin costume with a bucket on its head. Decoration for Kias room. Okay, haben wir nochmal was, um Kias Zimmer ein bisschen schöner zu machen. Auch wenn ich bezweifle, dass ein Pinguin mit einem Helm auf dem Kopf, mit einem Eimer auf dem Kopf, irgendwas schöner macht. Ach so, hier ist ein Eingang. Ich dachte, hier ist einfach nur eine Brücke, die nicht weitergeht. Ist das ein Archaism? Oh nee. Das sind so bescheuerte Self-Destruct-Dinger. Ich hasse grundsätzlich Gegner, die Selbstzerstörung beherrschen. Die können mich alle gerne mal am Arsch lecken. Hier geht's in 2 Richtungen weiter. Welche ist denn jetzt die richtige? Also wenn wir einen Team Rush haben, ist sowieso immer direkt Overkill. Also die Maschinen lasse ich jetzt erstmal grundsätzlich außen vor. Ich glaube, das ist der Weg weiter. Ich will doch erstmal gucken, was noch bei der in die andere Richtung war. Weil hier ging es ja auch noch in die Richtung weiter. Und hier ist nämlich nur eine Kiste. Marble Ring. Why am I not surprised that Blancs most ordered drink are Bloody Shirleys and Jägermeisters? Bloody Shirley ist doch Shirley. Also die Cousine von Randy. Die wird da geordert. Aber ich merke schon, das ist ein Wortspiel, weil das klingt wie ein Cocktail und Jägermeister, weil das sind ja Jäger. Ich habe den Witz kaputt gemacht. Didn't I? Erstmal wegrennen. Keinen Bock auf Selbstzerstörungsgegner. Die sucken ass. Oh, Level Up. Hasta luego hat Crazy gelernt. Hasta luego heißt einfach nur bis später. Und hier ist ein Aufzug. Warte mal, der Aufzug bringt uns... Ich speichere mal, bevor ich irgendwo anders jetzt hingehe. Der bringt uns, glaube ich, an die Oberfläche zurück, ne? Nee, der bringt uns nach unten. Ne, das will ich ja nicht. Ich will ja nicht noch weiter nach unten. Ist ja total wichtig, dass sie dass wer das gelernt hat. Bis später. No answer. Oh, she placed a bookmark and made a note of her last line. But it's not me thereafter. It's what I'm carrying. Before standing and fiddling with minor creases and imperfections on her clothing. Meinst du, dass Wazy Hasta luego gelernt hat? Lazy Wazy. Ist das vielleicht eine Attacke, mit der man instant aus Kämpfen flüchten kann mit einer Fluchtchance von 100%? Wazy ist übrigens ein R. Okay, hier muss ich erst die Plattform anheben. Genauso wie hier. Party Advantage. So, das war wieder geoverkillt. Hab ein Monsterei gefunden. Sowas würde ich zwar niemals essen, das klingt schon irgendwie eklig. Ich habe irgendwie eben gerade die Gegner erst gar nicht gesehen und dachte mir so, kämpfen die jetzt gegen gar nichts? Aber da sind sie ja gewesen. Hier ist Kiste. Quartz Fragment. She inspected her makeup, fixating on minor flaws that weren't there. She retrieved her head fitted with a black veil and ensured not a strand was out of place. They weren't. There was no room for error. Hi, Kyodai! Ich bin jetzt schon hier in der Geofront drin. Ich hoffe, ich habe nichts verpasst. Ich habe mir das Buch abgeholt bei Grimwood. Es war tatsächlich erst jetzt verfügbar. Aber sonst war ja eigentlich auch der Zugang zu allem Möglichen beschränkt. Man konnte ja fast nirgendwo hin. Und ich glaube auch, ich habe mit fast allen geredet. Und demnach denke ich, nichts verpasst zu haben. Aber man kann sich ja nie zu 100% sicher sein. So, diese Roboter umgehe ich jetzt erstmal. Okay. Hier kommen wir wieder zurück. Ich muss jetzt das... Warte mal. Erstmal kümmere ich mich um das hier. Solange es nicht wieder heißt, ja, da sind Stufe 800 Monster drin. Es sind alles diese Kackviecher. Am besten ist, so viele wie möglich jetzt schon rauszuhauen, ne? Dass sie möglichst nicht in meiner Nähe stehen, wenn sie sterben. So viel dazu. Du movest jetzt hier hinten hin. Ihr geht jetzt alle da irgendwo in die... Kannst du ihn irgendwie mit Soul Blur oder sowas angreifen? Du kannst Fernkampf an. So, schön. Keiner steht da. Was haben wir jetzt bekommen dafür? Effort, was auch immer das ist. Ich habe noch nie Effort gezeigt für irgendwas. I just wrote a script about the dictionary for the next Arkham Seal production. It's a play on words. Den verstehe ich nicht. So, bevor ich jetzt hier weitergehe, war ja hier auch noch was. Genau das hier. Du machst jetzt Craft. Electromagnetic Net. Einer ist versteinert, das ist sehr schön. bist blind, deswegen möchte ich jetzt nicht riskieren. Du kannst mal Rekuria machen. Ich will keinen Konter riskieren. Jetzt ist auch keiner mehr blind. Ich will nicht, dass Noelle blind ist. Ich brauche sie. Gib ihr mal Augentropfen. Sleep Grenade. Ja, mach doch das mal. Vielleicht schlafen die dann ja alle. Da war ein Konter mit bei. Raging Spin. Jetzt steht da nur noch der Versteinerte rum. Perfekt. Gladiator Belt. You find a civil summons inside. Your charges include chest invasion and grand larceny. See you in court, pal. Mir scheißegal wegen Chest Invasion. Warum kann man sich hier theoretisch einsperren? Wofür ist das da? Equip. Ich glaube, ich lasse das einfach mal. Und sie bekommt den Gladiator Belt. So. Okay, hier können wir immer noch nicht weiter. Beziehungsweise können wir jetzt nicht mehr weiter wahrscheinlich. War hier noch was, wo wir eben nicht weiter konnten? Hier hinten, ne? Ne, nicht hier, sondern hier in dem Raum. Ne, hier können wir jetzt gar nicht mehr lang. Okay. Scheiße. So. Dann bleibt ja nur noch der Weg hier. Komm, diese blöden Maschinen. Ganz viele Sepits. Talking treasure chests? Oh Lord, you're so tired. You're speaking nonsense. Here, let's get you some shut-eye. Just step inside and close the lid. Weg von den Staubsaugerrobotern. Stimmt, hatten wir die so genannt? Ich meine, die hätten wir sogar so genannt gehabt. Du darfst ruhig gegen mich kämpfen. Du bist kein Staubsaugerroboter. So. Ich möchte ja möglichst meine CP voll haben beim Bosskampf. So, Wasser wieder absenken. Ein Fisch und ein Lurch haben wir hier noch. Da kommt gleich sowieso wieder so ein Rush, das heißt, das ist sowieso schon gegessen. Wieso ambushed? Ich habe da keinen Ambush gesehen. Ich muss mal gerade heilen. Achso, wir können uns auch hier heilen. Das geht natürlich auch und ist sogar noch besser, weil da werden uns gleich die EP mit geheilt. Kommt jetzt der Boss? Nee. Oder doch? Vögel. Du fängst mal an mit Chrono Drive. Ah, das sind die du meintest, die Prepare to Rage. Eigentlich muss ich nur schnell genug sein. Es sind einfach alle eingefroren. Okay, ich schaff das nicht, weil die jetzt alle sterben. Ich kann auch nicht zwei treffen jetzt gerade. So ein Scheiß. Ellie ist dran. Art. Rekuria. So. Craft. Raging Spin. Craft. Death Scorpion. Dudley ist immun gegen Einfrieren. Ja, aber ist ja jetzt auch egal. Weil die Gegner sind gleich besiegt. Craft. Sleep Grenade. Ich hatte das große Glück, dass Ellie, meine Heilerin, nicht eingefroren wurde. Weil die kann ja alle sofort wieder aus dem Eingefroren-Status zurückholen. So, was kommt jetzt noch auf uns zu? Kriegen wir jetzt unsere Begegnung mit Campanella und müssen noch gegen den kämpfen? This music. Is it coming from the orbital stereo in Jonah's room? The hell? What is it on the fritz or something? Was? What is it on the fritz or something? Okay. This could be a trap. Proceed with caution. Bannings Orlando, the three of us will charge in first. The rest of you will follow in after. Right. You got it, boss. Acknowledged, car! Am besten speichern. So, jetzt werden noch Wetten angenommen. Liegt die Pizza von letztem Spiel noch da? Oder ist sie weg? Glauben ist nicht wissen. Also du glaubst ja. Ihr sagt ja. Gut. Wir sehen's jetzt. Step inside. Ja, diese abgefreakte Musik. Es ist keiner da. Die Pizza liegt nicht mehr da. Wir haben alle die Wette verloren. Es liegen Pizzakartons da, aber die Pizza nicht. Er scheint sie endlich gegessen oder weggeschmissen zu haben, nachdem sie vergammelt ist. Oder Campanella hat sie gegessen. Stell dir vor, jemand bricht bei dir ein und isst einfach deine Pizza. Was Schlimmeres gibt's doch gar nicht. No one's here. No sign that anyone's hiding either. They gave us the slip. But that doesn't make sense. We didn't pass anyone on the way here. Ja, die sind vielleicht durch den Gang rausgekommen, durch den ihr nicht rein wolltet. Did they get away? Yeah, it seems like it. Looks like we were right about the music at least. It's grating. Turn it off now. Yeah, let me find the switch. There's something eerie about all of this. Car! I agree, and that off-key music certainly didn't do much to help. Warum werde ich gerade angeschrieben? Ah, okay. This entire situation reeks of animosity. Wait. What's that on the monitors? Blueprints. Wait a minute. These aren't just any blueprints. They're for Orcus Tower. They seem to be floor plans of the tower's interior. Car! Stimmt, die Pizza ist vielleicht auch selber abgehauen. Where did they get their hands on this? Damn it. A trap? Is this an escape room auf Zeit? No, God, it's completely sealed! Car! There must have been some kind of orbital locking mechanism installed. What was that? Who's there? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the SSS. I've been expecting you. Now the games can finally begin. I've left you all a little something to remember me by. Enjoy yourselves. What? His voice. It's coming from the terminal. Is he serious? Müssen wir jetzt echt dieses Spiel spielen? Car? It's the puzzle game Chief Roberts gave us. Here's my offer. Win against me, best 2 out of 3, and I'll let you go. But no competition's complete without a few stakes, so if you lose, you'll be burned to a crisp. What? No way! Car! The hell kind of gimmick is this? There weren't any signs of a trap. Nö, gar keine. Außer der Musik vielleicht. Shall we begin, SSS? Time is running out. You'll all be well done if you don't hurry, you know. Bastard. Lloyd, there's no other way. Damn, I'm on it. Ah, ich hab vergessen. Wie ging das nochmal? Okay. Ey, solche Spiele kann ich halt überhaupt nicht. Ah, jetzt habe ich, glaube ich, verloren. Was war das für ein Move? Ach, man kann hier retryen. Warte mal, hatte ich das letzte Mal nicht auch, dass ich nicht wusste, dass ich diesen Move machen kann? Und wie man ihn macht? Ich liebe es, by the way, dass hier gerade im Hintergrund diese Ouroboros-Musik läuft. Warum hat mein Angriff nichts gemacht, aber seiner schon? Ich verstehe das nicht. Ich verstehe dieses Spiel nicht. Eben hat er meinen Angriff einfach nicht ausgeführt, kann das sein? Ja, ich habe jetzt verloren. Zwei gelbe. Die offensive Version ist besser, ja. Habe ich eben auch gemerkt. Ja, ich habe jetzt schon wieder verloren. Du musstest es auch... Ja klar, das ist... Das Spiel, also... Wenn irgendwas in diesem Spiel ultra glücksabhängig ist, dann dieses Spiel. Also dieses Minigame ist ja wohl das glücksabhängigste von allen. Vielleicht sollte ich mir das einfach aufheben, die CP. Ey, manchmal mache ich einfach Stuff, den ich so überhaupt nicht geplant hatte. Muss man es wirklich dreimal in Folge schaffen? Ja gut, damit habe ich jetzt schon verloren. Man muss wirklich 2 von 3 schaffen. Und man muss auch am ehesten die in der Mitte wegkriegen. Warum macht das eigentlich bei ihm so viel mehr, wenn er angreift, als bei mir? Also zumindest habe ich so das Gefühl, wenn er seinen Angriff startet, er startet ihn auch mit 300 CP oder so. Das ist dann so ein Insta-Kill direkt. Nein! Ich dachte gerade, mir geht mein Block jetzt verloren. Ja, jetzt aber. Jetzt zieht er auch die ganze Zeit irgendwelche Kombos ab. Also das gerade finde ich viel stressiger als diesen Kampf eben. So, jetzt aber hier. Volle Kanne rein da. Warum macht das bei ihm immer so viel mehr? Er sammelt gar nicht mehr CP. Vor allem, warum sammelt er so viele? Er sammelt in der gleichen Zeit viel mehr als ich. Ich krieg auch gefühlt nur Scheiße. Perfekt. Hä? Wie hat er das jetzt überlebt? Yes. That was amazing, Lloyd. Damn good gaming leader. How about that? Maybe I estimated you. Guess I just have to step by my game up. You've done enough already. Huh? That voice. I am your opponent now. Ist das Tio? Prepare yourself. Oder renn. Es ist Tio. My girl! Yes! I don't want to rain on your parade, but we're cutting it kinda loose here. Nicely done. I suppose I did propose a match between myself and the SSS, so fine, you're free to go. Until next time, boys and girls. It's open! Car! Quick, before it detonates. Right. Get down! Phew, I can finally unclench. I thought I was about to meet Eidios. Car! Was willst du von Eidios Auto? Who was that cad? I am pleased to see that you avoided total incineration. Is this Tio? Tio, my girl! Tio! I knew it had to be you, Tio! The hell happened to working out of state? Not that I'm complaining. As it so happens, I boarded an international flight bound for Crossbill earlier today. I heard you all had your hands full over here, so I came back as soon as I could. I'm glad you did. If you hadn't bailed us out, we'd be toast right now. Literally. So, did the chief tell you where to find us? Yes, I called his enigma upon landing, and he said you would be here. I came straight from the airport. We're in your debt. You truly saved us. Yep, thanks, Tio. Car? No need. I'm glad I made it in time. Though your adversary just now made sure it wouldn't be easy. I was able to slip past the security locks he placed and assume control, but it was still too close for comfort. Assume control? Oh, you mean the game? Yes, once I knew you were locked in there, I was able to backdoor my way into the terminal. Evidently, that hacker we faced is highly skilled. That much is clear. So, the bastard laid a trap and made his exit long before we arrived. Incidentally, Plato, did you trek through the entire geofront by yourself? No, not exactly. I ran into company on my way and we came together. Company? We really should stop meeting like this. Yin. You. The one from Stargazer's tower, car? Yin. So you failed to catch them? They're a crafty one, whoever they are. Vexatiously shrewd, as I've learned. Wait a minute. Does that hacker have any relation to Eiyuu? No, none to speak of at all. I do not believe they are connected with the Red Constellation either. Really? How can you say for sure? Both Eiyuu and the Red Constellation are too preoccupied with monitoring each other. That hacker, or whatever they are, shouldn't be affiliated with either of them. They strike me as someone with an ulterior motive in regards to the trade conference. The blueprints of Orcus Tower on the monitors would attest to that. Easy to put two and two together after what just happened. It's good to finally meet you. Alex Dudley of the CPD's first investigative division. Your reputation precedes you, Detective. I understand the trade conference is keeping your security forces busy. We've no shortage of shadows hanging over this event, including a certain organization you're all too familiar with. There's reason to believe you'd know a thing or two about that. I'd be curious to hear it for myself. With that in mind, I'm going to have to ask you to come back to the CPD headquarters with me. Dudley, you serious right now? On what charges? I don't recall having broken any state laws. Oh, don't worry. It would only be for a friendly chat. If you aren't guilty of anything, then you should have no reason to object. Impressive. Oh, a body double, so he's a wielder of talisman arts. I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline for tonight. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again soon regardless. Lloyd, should we search the surrounding area? No, there's no need. Besides, we need to head back to the surface. We can catch up once we return to the SSS building. Fine, I suppose there's nothing else we can do. It's Tio! Hey, Zeit, Tio's back! Woof! It's good to see you, Kia. Zeit. Reporting in for duty, Chef Sergey. Good to have you back, kid. And not a moment too soon from the sound of it. No doubt, Tio saved us yet again. I don't know what would have happened if she hadn't shown up when she did. I'd rather not think about it, Car. You have my gratitude just this once. I don't feel as though I did anything particularly of note. Come on, what you getting all bashful for? Your timing couldn't have been more impeccable if you ask me. It would have been game over for us if we had to face that hacker by ourselves. Ich hab mich doch ganz gut alleine geschlagen. Agreed. Aber ich bin froh, dass Tio wieder da ist. Chief, Dudley. About tomorrow's trade conference, would it be possible to add us to the security detail at Orcus Tower as well? Lloyd, what are you saying? Seriously, where's this coming from? I could swear I made it clear that I already have a comprehensive system in place. That may be the case, but the hacker managed to snatch what happened to be the tower's blueprints. Not to steal Yin's deduction, but that hacker likely has an ulterior motive regarding the conference. Or rather, I think they're working with someone else who's taking aim at it. I'd bet that's who they gave that data to. Someone else? Car? But who? The Imperial Liberation Front. On the surface, the Red Constellation, Eiyuu, or even the Imperial and Republic governments are plausible candidates, but I think there's another party that's even more likely to want those blueprints. The Erebonian and Calvadian terrorists. Ja, genau die. The ones we heard about from Princess Claudia and Prince Olivert. The two terrorist groups working together to take out their respective national leaders. It checks out. If they got their hands on those blueprints, they might be able to find a weak link in the building security. Car! We can't rule out the possibility that some of the information we're going off is just a red herring. Even so, we should operate under the assumption that a terrorist attack on Orcus Tower is planned for tomorrow. We of the SSS would like to help in any way we can, even if it's just by guarding the perimeter. Well, there you have it. What do you say, Dudley? Alright. Ach, cooler Brille hochschieben-Move. Be on the first floor of Orcus Tower at 12 p.m. sharp tomorrow. Immerhin nicht Arschuhr. I'll station you on site in the conference hall as backup. Really? Holy hell! Right in the thick of things, huh? My, how generous of you. Don't get ahead of yourself. As I said, you're only there as our reserves. Lucky break or not, you did save the mayor from assassination. Moreover, one of your members has extensive knowledge of the Orbital network. Bear in mind that you're only insurance on the off chance something goes awry. Understood. Sir, yes, sir. Car, sir. Car. I get the sense that this is simply his roundabout way of showing affection. Keep on spoiling us like this, and we're gonna have to start calling you our sugar, Dudley. Sugar? Hey, Ellie, what's the sugar part mean? Well, it means they're very, very sweet, like the way we are with you, Kia. Sounds like we have a new replacement for Doodles now. Smart Asses? Ich meine, es war eher auf Sugar Daddy bezogen, oder? We're gonna have one hell of a tight schedule ahead of us tomorrow. Uff. Und das beschreibt eigentlich nicht jemanden, der sehr süß ist. Jetzt wird Kea dieses Wort immer benutzen. The next day, 8 a.m. Check requests. Inspection on the rails. Dollnapped. Und Ursula Road Monster. Das sind aber alles keine, keine Hauptquests. Dollnap ist eine Blau-Weiß-Quest. Oh, das finde ich toll. Aber ich mache ja sowieso die alle. Well, we aren't short on new requests, not that that's any surprise. And they're each pretty eyebrow-raising. Let's try and address however many we can handle. We at least have a bit of free time before noon. And if we use the car, we can travel outside of town in no time at all. Car. Yes, the car. Car! Ja, genau. I've been long anticipating this moment. Is it true that it was developed by the ZCF? Dann in einem Tempel auf dem Weg zum Mainz Mining Town ist noch eine geheime Quest. Okay. Yeah, that boy, bad boy even puts the First Division's wheel to shame. Actually, I'd been meaning to ask, Tio. You just got home last night. Are you sure you're okay to work? No orbital airship lag? Auch Jet lag genannt. It would be okay if you needed a day off to settle. Sorry, I should know better by now. You really should. Gotta say, it's good to have Tio Todd officially back on the team. Indeed it is. She's a better match for our terminal than any of us, that's for certain. You guys are so in step, even after all this time apart. Car? Come to think of it, this marks the first full gathering of the new and improved special support section. Car! A better friendly neighborhood leader is getting emotional. Well, I won't deny it. Regardless, it's great to have you back, Tio. Thanks for returning when we needed you the most. You're very welcome. I'm quite excited to get back to work. It's really starting to feel like old times again, huh? Glad to see you're all so raring to go. All that energy will keep you on your toes during the trade conference. You're gonna need it. Just make yourselves useful to security by operating the way you normally would. Will do. Are you going to be on standby at headquarters, Chief? Yeah, they basically have me coordinating with all the different parties we've got on this whole affair. I'll still be around as backup, but I won't be joining the rest of the force at Orcus Tower. I'll contact you directly if we run into trouble, though. Thanks for that. We'll make sure to keep an ear out. Car? Alright, I'm gonna head out now. Oh, by the way, is Kia at the library or something? Yes, she left first thing in this morning. She said she'd be back by noon, though. Ah, okay. I guess we're all set then. Alright, gang, let's roll! Tio has joined the party. Kann ich theoretisch Tio und Ellie austauschen? Und dann quasi Tio zu meiner Heilerin machen? Weil eigentlich ist Tio eher eine Angreiferin, ne? Gibt's neue Waffen zu kaufen? Ne, ich wollte nicht. Jetzt habe ich den Dialog zwar übersprungen, aber ich wollte eigentlich nur shoppen. Nö, gut, gibt keine neuen Waffen. Gehen wir mal zu Genten. Von ihr ist ja noch gar nichts geupgradet. Nein, ich wollte nicht talken. Kann ich irgendwas exchangen? Nö. Was hat Ellie denn jetzt im Moment? HP 2, Evade 2, Hair. Was ist Effort? Increased chance of cooking a supreme dish. Achso, okay. Nee, das will ich ja gar nicht. So, sie bekommt stattdessen jetzt HP 1. Dann bekommst du HP 2. So. Du kriegst statt Evade 1, du removest das einfach. Dann kriegst du hier jetzt Evade 2. So, Mute wird removed. Mute kriegst du. So. Cast 1, Action 2 hat sie noch. Okay. Habe ich ein besseres Mind als das? Kann ich Cast vielleicht mir noch Action 2 kann ich mir einmal machen. So, jetzt müsste sie das gleiche Setup haben, wie Ellie vorher hatte. Die hat aber mehr EP, liegt aber auch daran, dass sie mehr Slots geöffnet hat. So, jetzt habe ich Tio wieder im Team. Ist hier denn für Tio eine Aschpeter? Ne, für Tio gibt es gar keine Quest. Keine bessere. Tio ist optimal ausgerüstet, okay. Perfekt. Einmal gerade nochmal hier wieder auffüllen. Wollen wir mal in der Bibliothek vorbeigucken? Weil es hieß ja, dass das Dings da ist. Kia. Und Zeit ist auch hier. So, this is where you were, Zeit. Car! It would seem that he escorted Kia to the library. He's really gotten comfortable with roaming around the city these days, hasn't he? So, Kia, wo bist du? Und Risha ist im Downtown District. Da ist sie doch. Aha, here we go. And got it. Looking for something particular, Kia? Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I've been gathering up all the books with folk tales in them. I finished reading one, and now I can't get enough. Let's see here. Crossbell through the Middle Ages and Crossbellian ruins, learning from the past. Wait, those aren't folk tales? They're straight up history books. Car! Your reading level is remarkable, Kia. I'll say. Ever think about becoming a researcher when you grow up, kiddo? You really think I could do it? Okay, Mamarbonia and Dadward. Was? Mamarbonia and Dadward? Irgendwie passt das überhaupt, passen diese Wortspiele gar nicht, oder? How about you let your little Kia Bell have her autonomy? Aha. War ein politisches Statement, aber ich fand jetzt nicht, dass Mom irgendwie zu Arabonia gepasst hat. Oder so. Downtown District, meintest du, ist Risha. Was macht sie denn hier? Wir haben auch schon lange nicht mehr bei dem Morpheus ohne Mund vorbeigeguckt, ne? Er hat ja keinen Mund, deswegen muss er ja so reden. I haven't forgotten. Thanks, Abbas. Okay. War auch nichts Wichtiges bei dem ohne Mund Morpheus. Wir spielen Kinder. Wo genau ist Risha denn hier drin? Bei den Saber Vipers. Ich hätte fast schon die Ravens gesagt. Aber die Ravens ist immer noch ein viel besserer Name als die coolen Jungs. In irgendeinem Haus, vielleicht da in dem Dings-Shop. In dem Exchange-Shop. Hey! You think you can see... I can't see you back there? The basement stage storeroom is for staff only. Yeah, hear that? If you wanna buy something, do it at the counter. Okay. Dann können es ja nur noch die Locos halt sein. Hier ist sie. Ah, hello SSS. Hey Risha, home for some rest and relaxation? Ich will ja auch gar nichts kaufen, nur im Keller. Nee, genau, ich wollte einfach nur klauen. Just a little bit. I have to take care of something at City Hall later, so I'm taking this opportunity to unwind. Oh, I see you're with the team again, Theo. When did you get back in town? Als ob du das nicht weißt. I've returned to the SSS yesterday evening. I also hear Arc-en-Ciel will put on a performance for the dignitaries last night. No doubt you all did a great job. Was it nerve-wracking? I'll admit, I felt a tad different from our usual shows. Not only that, but Sully made her stage debut, albeit in a minor role. She was so nervous about it too. Ilya acted the same as ever though. No surprise there. I can imagine anything rattling that firecracker. It's true. Ilya's confidence never wavers when it comes to the limelight. I find it hard to picture someone like me could ever match her dedication. I don't know about that. Ilya Platier isn't really a fair standard to hold yourself to, as far as performers go. Car? She's got a point. That woman isn't just a star. She's one of her generation's greatest virtuosos on the field. That said, I still think you've got what it takes to surpass Ilya one day, Risha. The way you saved that cat when it fell from the chandelier yesterday was incredible. That's very kind of you to say. I don't know how to explain it. It was like my body moved all on its own. Ein Satz, den man auch so aus Hentai sehr viel kennt, ne? My body is moving on his own. Speaking of which, the girl from yesterday, her name was Shirley, correct? I heard she was Randy's cousin. What kind of girl is she, if you don't mind my asking? You want to know about her? Stop it, Oni-chan! This is tough. It would be careless to tell Risha the truth. We don't want her getting more involved with Shirley than necessary. Well, let's just say she's a troublemaker who does whatever she damn well pleases. The girl's a real pain in the ass. Nothing good can come from getting mixed up with her. You'd better be careful. She looked like she took a real shine on you, Risha. I'd say Ellie knows for a fact how dicey that can get. Though, it may be a bit of a touchy subject. Enough already. Can we please stop bringing that up? Bloody Shirley. It's only a matter of time before she crosses paths with Yin. Something wrong, Risha? Oh, it's nothing. I'll take what you said to heart. I have more than enough experience fending off Ilya, so I think I'll be able to keep her advances at bay. Well, whatever works! Car! You have my sympathies, Risha. Gut, dann haben wir jetzt auch mit Risha geredet. Ich mag das, wie Tios Haare so im Wind flattern, wenn sie läuft. Whee! Hat ein bisschen was von einem Naruto-Run, nur dass das nicht die Hände sind, sondern die Haare, die so nach hinten gehen. Whee! Geheime Mission war bei Mainz. Wo waren da überhaupt ein Tempel? Eine Runde laufen geht noch. Hui! Hier ist die Kirche. Da wollen wir auf keinen Fall hin. Oder meinst du das mit dem Tempel? Im Tunnel gab es eine Abzweigung. Ach, das meinst du. Okay. Die Landschaft ist ja schon schön, ne? Die jagen uns die Gegner auch nicht. Die haben Respekt vor uns. Aber irgendwo hier ist doch bestimmt auch noch eine Kiste, die wir nicht aufgemacht hatten, weil das Level noch zu niedrig war. Ich würde die Kisten aber erst so gegen Endgame abhaken. Weil da waren ja welche Stufe 90 oder so mit bei. Ich glaube, ich habe gerade einen Shining Pom da links liegen gelassen. Und die bringen ja eigentlich voll viel Erfahrungspunkte. Okay, hier haben wir schon eine Kiste geöffnet, wie es scheint. Hier geht's hoch zu dem Puppenstudio, ne? Ist da eigentlich noch mal irgendwann was? Da war bisher nichts mehr, okay. Floral Bottle. Das ist ja nicht mal was allzu Blödes, glaube ich. Ne? Das ist ja was Gutes. Nichts Wertloses. So. Ne, die war nach unten hin, ne? Die Abzweigung. Genau. Wie viel von dem Game ich geschafft habe? Ich glaube, ich bin in Kapitel 2. Ich habe garantiert noch nicht mal die Hälfte geschafft. Nach unten gab es eine Abzweigung, oder? Hier, genau, da. Ich habe hier auch noch eine Kiste einfach nicht aufgemacht. Vorher durfte ich hier, glaube ich, gar nicht lang, ne? Da haben sie mich abgehalten, von wegen, ich muss nicht in diese Richtung. You try checking the chest a second time, only to witness the tiny bearded man in a pointy hat again. He stops his lively jig and glares at you. You quickly close the lid. Da ist ein kleiner Kobold drin. Guck mal gerade, steht das da nicht? Der Gartenzwerg, genau. Nee, hier in dem Detective Book steht das, wo ich bin. In Chapter 2. Prolog, Chapter 1 und Chapter 2 haben wir. Ich weiß nicht, wie viele Kapitel es insgesamt gibt. Aber wenn ich mich an den anderen Spielen orientiere, dann werden das 5 bis 6 Kapitel wahrscheinlich sein. Das heißt, ich bin noch nicht mal halb durch. warst nur neugierig, okay. Ich weiß gar nicht, warum ich heute so viel gähne. Eigentlich bin ich nicht mal richtig müde. Einfach nur wenig Sauerstoff wahrscheinlich. Hätte ich nur... Achso. Ich habe sie auf die andere Seite gestellt, die Wasserflasche, die mir fast aus der Hand gerutscht wäre. Du meinst spät ins Bett heute. Ja, ich bin heute Morgen relativ spät ins Bett gegangen. Der ist schon mal weg. Kommen die. Ja, das sind wieder diese Viecher, die so CP abziehen. Und dann hauen sie einfach ab. Hasta luego. Ach, das ist eine neue Support-Sache, Hasta luego. Oben oder unten? Hier unten geht es scheinbar weiter oder geht es oben weiter? Hilfe. Geht's in beide Richtungen weiter? Ich will erst gerne den Kistenweg gehen. Ja, hier ist eine Kiste. Hier sind 2 Kisten sogar. Bamboo Rod, ja geil, eine Angel, das habe ich gebraucht. Use that rod to give the Imperial Fishing Club a taste of their own medicine. They're so snobby and they never allow my Erebonian chest buddies to get a word in edgewise. Runic Robe. This perplexed Genevieve all the more. You've always kept your anger over this whole arrangement in. You've been so cold, and now look at you. I can't even act angry with this, with you like this. Weil die Kisten in Erebon ja keine Nachrichten haben. Ach ja. Da war ja was. Was habe ich gerade bekommen? Hier, das Runic Rope. So. Warte, hier glänzt doch noch was. Ein Warmer. Ne, an den Eisviechern sind wir ja schon vorbei jetzt. Jetzt brauche ich den Warmer auch nicht mehr. Sehr schön, Level up. Weil man kann Tio überhaupt jetzt... Nee, sie kann Breath zum Beispiel gar nicht. Ich habe nicht dran gedacht, dass sie ja ein anderes Masterkreuz hat. Kann ich das tauschen? So, jetzt müsste sie das können, das... Ja, Breath und so gut. Sehr schön. Moon-Tempel. Ach, die kennen wir doch auch. By the sinner it was rung. Thus did its ominous clangory sound, heralding the start of an era of chaos. An excerpt from the Book of Ladders, introductory verse, Sound of Awakening. Wait, isn't that... Ries? Oh, you're the special support section. Long time no see. And who is this? Oh right, she's a sister of the Septian Church. We met her a little while back. My name is Ries Argent, pleased to meet you. So tell us, what the heck's a lady of the cloth like yourself doing in a place like this? Good question, Car. All entry to these ruins has been prohibited by the CGF. Car! Well, I happen to be teaching a class in Mainz today, but on my way back I heard a peculiar sound coming from this direction. A sound? Lloyd, do you think? Yeah, that bell must be resonating again. Tio, do you sense anything inside? Only faintly. But yes, I can confirm that the higher elements have returned to the premises. That can't be! Could someone have tampered with the bell, maybe? I take this as the place where people had been reporting all those ghosts before. Ghosts? Excuse me, but would you mind explaining that to me in detail? Sure. Lloyd recounted their previous investigation of the temple. So, that's the whole of it. Now I understand. A mysterious ruin where 3 higher elements are active. Ries? Sorry, don't mind me. Circumstances being what they are, I need to stop that bell from ringing as soon as possible. So, if you would please excuse me until next we meet. So, sie geht da jetzt rein. Huh? Up and over. Wait, Ries, what are you? Car! I said I'm going to stop that bell. Quelling the lost souls of the dead is one of the many responsibilities of the church. Well, yeah, but... Come on, Lloyd, say something. Don't you think it would be better for us to take care of this sort of thing? I agree. The presence of the higher elements indicates a strong chance that fiends may be lurking within. You're both right. It's far too dangerous for a civilian to be strolling around in. That may be true, but... Sie ist ja nicht einfach ein Civilian, ne? Is there something wrong, Ellie? No, you're right. This is almost certainly not going to be dangerous. Ries, could you do us a favor and leave this to the SSS? Well, if that's the way it has to be, then I'm going to have to insist that you allow me to accompany you. I'm quite skilled in thaumaturgy, so... You can rest assured that I won't be in your way. Ha! She's a stubborn one, isn't she? What's the call? I don't think she's going to take no for an answer. We'll just have to bring her along then. We've investigated the temple before, so it should be easier than last time. Then again, are you going to be okay doing this again, Ellie? Oh, please! You don't need to worry about me. Like you said, we've done this before. I'll be fine as long as I'm mentally prepared. So in other words, she isn't fine at all. War da was, dass sie Angst vor Geistern hatte? Anyway, is this arrangement alright with you, Reese? Yes, it is. I'm glad to have your company. Dark Side of the Moon started. Okay, sie ist ein Guest-Character. Ich hoffe, sie rennt nicht einfach nur blöd rum, sondern macht dann auch was zwischendurch. Immerhin hat sie ja eigentlich so ein Templerschwert. Wir gucken mal erstmal hier unten, ne? Hätten wir oben sowieso nicht reingekonnt? Geister! Weißbrot! Reese und Scarlet sehen sich ja recht ähnlich und benutzen auch die gleiche Waffenart. Fragst dich, ob da eine Verbindung ist. Hieß es nicht, dass Scarlet auch ursprünglich aus der Kirche kam? War da nicht was? Dass sie ursprünglich auch mal zu dieser Kirche gehörte? Oder das ist vielleicht schon die Verbindung? Weil die ältere Schwester von Reese war ja eigentlich Rufina und die ist ja tot. Oder meinst du, dass Scarlet Rufina ist? Und irgendwie doch noch lebt? I can feel the presence of the three higher elements quite strongly here. Though it's not as if I am any stranger to that sensation. Oh, I'm impressed. I suppose people from the church really can sense these things. Naja, die haben halt beide rote Haare, ne? Das ist die Ähnlichkeit. You would be correct. Many of our people have learned to sense spiritual presences. Speaking of which, I have a question for Tio. You possess a similar ability, don't you? In a manner of speaking. In my case, it would be better described as an induced sensitivity rather than inherent to me. My apologies. Weil sie aber diese Kult-Inzidenz da Zeug und so. Perhaps that was a bit insensitive of me. Not to worry. It was a perfectly natural question. Reese may be more similar to Tio than I realized. Anyway, it's clear the way forward isn't going to be easy. Let's brace ourselves. Thankfully, we shouldn't have to deal with that gimmick again to unlock the door in the chapel, Car. It will be easier to reach the belfry with that out of the way, Car. Alright then, make sure to watch your six. Don't want any nasty ghouls creeping up on us. Oh, I just know I'm going to enjoy this. It's like getting a free round at Michelin's famous horror coaster. Would you knock it off, Wazy? Or you'll leave me no choice but to knock you upside the head? Oh my, do you frighten so easily with these sorts of things, perhaps? Don't act like you didn't know. Anyway, even though we've investigated this place before, it's very possible that there's some new surprises at work here. Let's take it one step at a time and not get ahead of ourselves. Roger. Before we begin, there's something that's been bothering me for a while now. If I may ask, what is that sugary sweet scent wafting off of you, Lloyd? Huh? Could it be the maple muffins that Kia made for us yesterday? We couldn't eat them all, so we ended up with plenty of extras. Oh, I think you're right. They kept their scent after an entire day of travel. Such is the magic of Kia's cooking, I suppose. Wäre dieser Dialog jetzt anders gewesen, wenn ich die gegessen hätte? Beziehungsweise hätte ich die essen können? Ries? Was that you just now? Please forgive me. I haven't had a chance to eat since leaving Sunday school, you see. It's been a ravenous time for me. Would you perhaps be so kind to share one of those muffins with me? Sure, I guess. If you're okay with leftovers, that is. Bei Risha wurde auch die Sidequest angesprochen. Ja. Lloyd handed a maple muffin to Reese. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Guess that's one more satisfied customer for Kia. This muffin is filled to the brim with radiant qualities of warmth and joy. But I'd feel just awful taking it for free. Perhaps I could offer you this in return? This was given to me by my superior before I was assigned here. I trust you'll make good use of it. Thank you, Reese. We appreciate it. Alright, let's pull ourselves together and keep moving forward. Nicht wie Son Goku. Ich kenne mich mit Dragon Ball nicht aus. So, ich habe ja jetzt hier gespeichert. Ich möchte gerade nochmal hierhin zurückgehen. Ich muss gerade nochmal... Oh, we're pausing our investigation of the temple. Only for the time being, ja. Ich will gerade die mal verbrauchen, die Muffins. Einfach nur, um auszuprobieren. Ob das ein anderer Dialog ist. Habe ich eigentlich alle... Ich glaube, ich habe alle Monster auf dem Weg hierhin besiegt, ne? Dann muss ich nochmal in die Höhle rein. Komm, hier, greif Lloyd an. Kann ich... So, ich kann sie auch verbrauchen ohne verletzt zu werden, wenn ich es nicht aus dem Menü mache. Nicht Move Run. Warum müssen die auch so ähnlich aussehen? So, was passiert jetzt? Kommt diese Szene dann trotzdem? Nee, dann bleibt diese ganze Szene einfach weg. Okay, ich wollte es nur testen. Jetzt lade ich wieder das hier. Das ist ja dann besser, dass wir die noch hatten und nicht benutzt hatten. High East Black 100. Achso, es ist scheinbar Spam. Es ist scheinbar Spam. Wird erstmal direkt gesperrt. So. Ich wollte ja noch gucken, was jetzt ist, wenn ich versuche, den Haupteingang zu betreten. Ist Sealed Shut, okay. Dann müssen wir da unten rein. Okay. Nix verpasst oder so. Geblockt und gemeldet. Ich habe ihn gesperrt. Hier gucke ich nachher rein. Es gibt hier auf jeden Fall noch einen Weg. Autsch. Genau, hier. The door is sealed shut. Ha! Aber es steht eine Kiste draußen. Das war wohl nichts mehr von hinten angreifen. Vanish. Tio ist gerade gevanished. Da ist sie ja wieder. Ey, Vanish ist so nervig, ne? Dadurch sind die kompletten EP halt weg. Quartz Fragment. Wofür sind die überhaupt? The truth of the Lemurian continent is that Eidios, this chest message had been confiscated by the congregation of for the settlements. Door sealed shut. Door sealed shut. Preemptive attack. Geil. Schön, dass Beast zweimal dran ist. Weil das bringt mir ja so unglaublich viel. So fange ich gar nicht erst an. Mit Guard. Also quasi, der Gegner kriegt keinen Schaden, wenn ich ihn angreife. So, schon viel besser. Ich bin immer gerne successful am Busch. Wenigstens habe ich eine gute Heilerin jetzt dabei durch Ries. Sealed. Sealed shut. Sealed shut. Sealed shut. Ich würde aber gerne da zu der Kiste draußen hin. Gerade zweimal direkt hintereinander gearbeitet. So, wieder ganz viele Sepits. Don't know much about the Orbital Net, but cloud storage sounds like heresy. Chest kind should not infringe upon the domain of Chestios. She who stores above. Ja, Cloud Storage macht Kisten überflüssig. Ist es das, was du befürchtest? Aber so funktioniert das nicht. That's know how it's functioning. Moon Temple Chapel. Ein böses Feuergesicht. Wie geil ist denn bitte schön Vanish? Man kriegt keine Erfahrungspunkte, wenn Gegner dadurch sterben. Voll geheilt ist schon mal ganz gut. Müssen wir überhaupt alle Gegner hier besiegen? Oder reicht es, wenn wir hier oben durch die Tür gehen und irgendeinen Boss besiegen? Gar nicht geil. Nee, überhaupt nicht. Vanish bringt einem selber nichts. You know, Ellie, you're looking a lot less pale. Warum geht das? Wann habe ich auf Auto gedrückt? Hallo, wie geht das wieder aus? Ganzen Dialog einfach verpasst. Ich habe ja direkt davor gespeichert. Ich habe, während das gerade hier am Dingsen war, am Vollheilen, habe ich aus Versehen den Knopf für Auto gedrückt scheinbar. Phew, that took a while. You know, Ellie, you're looking a lot less pale this time around. I suppose it does help having Ries hier with us. Oder auch Car im Englischen, stimmt. Ich müsste eigentlich immer nur bei Noel in den Automodus gehen. Well, it's only natural that you feel safe in the presence of a sister from the Septian Church. Yeah, this was a place of worship like any other back in the day. Then again, with a cutie like her around, I've already got the answer to all my prayers. That was forced at best. Please, did you just notice something? Car! This crest on the floor caught my eye. Isn't it the same one that belonged to the cult? Oh, so you know about them. You're right, I think they used this crest back in the Middle Ages. It presumably played a role in the bloody rituals they conducted. Reminds me of what happened to us the last time we were in here. The bell rang all on its own, and a devil spawned right on top of that crest. Ach, gut, dass du das sagst. Don't tell me. I sense an exceptionally wicked presence. Wer hätte das denn jetzt erwartet? Not again. Damn, speak of the devil, never felt this literal. Me and my big mouth. Exercise caution. Its spiritual energy far exceeds that of the one we faced previously. Here it comes. Craft. S-Craft Tiger Charge 2. Craft. S-Craft Zero Feel. Warte, was war das? Das ist Support. Ah, ich kann... Ja gut, dann mache ich doch das. Einmal bitte Immunität. Gegen alles. Für 2 Runden. Gut, dass auch Ries davon betroffen ist. Death Scorpion. Blast Storm. Super Recovery. Oh, ich hasse das. Eigentlich müsste ich Tio ja die Dings geben. Die Gladiator-Dinger. Dann müsste sie ja ständig diese Attacke spammen können. Wie die Grail Sphere, genau. Die müsste sie ja dann spammen können. too. We pulled it off somehow. Come on, we're the best in the business. It never stood a chance. I recognize a bluff when I hear one. Wait, don't start breathing easy just yet. Oh Mann, es gibt eine zweite Phase. Tja, we couldn't even keep the first one down, and now there's more? These fiends, they must be members of the undead. Permanently vanquishing them might not be possible with the weapons and arts we currently have on our disposal. That can't be, kommt jetzt Kevin. Damn, what a pain in my ass! Well, we'd better find out how to take them down with what we've got, or else... Pull back for now, Reese. Just stay between us, and we'll make sure to keep you safe, no matter what. Sie macht das jetzt alleine. Actually, that won't be necessary. Huh? Fly, Infinity Sparrows! What the hell? She eliminated those fiends in no more than a few seconds. Ja, sie ist ja auch irgendwie Level 120 oder so. Ich weiß nicht, auf welchem Level sie war, als ich Trails in the Sky the Third durch hatte, aber deutlich höher als ihr. And now for the final touch. Whoa. She's purifying them. Light that magic circle just now. Yeah, it was like the one Father Kevin used at the Altair Lodge. Reese, does that mean you're... I take that to mean you didn't tell them about my true identity, Ellie. No, I've kept quiet about it. It didn't seem like the kind of information I should share. I appreciate that. I believe the Archbishop already has a suspicion about this. But the truth is, I belong to a secret order within the church. The Gralsritter. It's a sect within the Congregation for the Sacraments, tasked with the collection of artifacts. The Gralsritter? That's the same order Father Kevin belongs to. Car! You must be referring to Kevin Graham, correct? It just so happens that I'm one of the squires working under him. The original plan was for him to come to Crossbill and conduct an investigation into what's going on behind the scenes. But the Archbishop would have never allowed him to set foot in the cathedral, so I came in his place. I do recall him mentioning the Archbishop's vendetta. That would explain why you're here, Car. This situation with the Moon Temple is just one of the many things you're delving into. Man, though! Sounds like the church ain't such a big happy family behind the stained glass. No, shameful as it is to admit. I'm going to make my way into the belfry to continue my investigation. If you'd like to know more, then I invite you to follow me. I would be interested in hearing your thoughts on things as well. That sounds like a wise course of action. The longer we remain here, the greater our possibility of encountering another fiend. Agreed! Let's head to the belfry. Heißt es Belfry oder Belfry? Ich glaube, es heißt Belfry, oder? Frittierte Glocke. This must be the bell that was mentioned in the report. It looks like almost identical to the one in Central Square. The bell's resonance produces an otherworldly aura of sorts that surrounds the entire temple. That would seem to be the cause of the spirits we encountered. Last time Randy, Noel and I were able to stop it from ringing by force, and it wasn't easy. Doing so caused that peculiar aura to disappear, but thinking back on it, something doesn't add up. Right! How would a bell this huge even start ringing by itself in the first place? Car! Maybe someone did it on purpose after all. Car! Perhaps. Intentional or not, let's not wait around for it to start summoning even more fiends. We can't talk about this more. We can't talk about this more after we stop the bell from resonating. Könnte man die Glocke nicht einfach von da entfernen, sodass das nicht mehr passiert? Randy, Wazy, mind helping me out? I hate to get my hands dirty, but if you insist, brute force it is. Stop complaining and get to it. Please wait. Physical contact is far from the safest course of action here. Step away from the bell if you would. What? That should suffice. Reese, did you just... Yes, I used a technique passed down in the church to seal away the magic. Supporting that, the presence of the higher elements has vanished from the surrounding area. Am Friedhof gab es auch noch eine wichtige Figur. Okay. It's safe to assume the fiends have disappeared along with it. Not to mention our time in the spotlight, not batteries. I wouldn't say that. You're the reason I managed to get this far. And for that, you have my deepest gratitude. Thank you, everyone. Naja, wir haben gar nicht geholfen. I believe this should conclude our investigation into the fiends. It's been a pleasure, Reese. You've bailed us out a lot today. I'll say. Besides, for a cutie like you, sister, I'd have gone to Gehenna and back. I appreciate that. Why do I bother? You tried, Car. Pay him no mind, Reese. This one has trouble knowing when to keep his mouth shut. Changing the subject, shall we accompany Reese back to the cathedral? I don't mind. There's a bus stop not too far away if we go back on the mountain path. Car! We wouldn't want to impose, though. What do you think, Reese? It would be rude of me to pass up on such a kind offer. Not to mention I've worked up quite an appetite. The sooner I can get back to Sister Juju's cooking, the better. Cookies, the better. Then we'd better not waste any time. Let's go. Aber ich wollte doch noch nach der Kiste gucken da unten. Ach, guck mal, wer da ist. The Gralsritter and the Special Support Section. Now there's an amusing collaboration. They didn't do half bad in our fun little game of Pom Party yesterday either. No plan is complete without some key players, but just how much will they figure into ours, I wonder. I always love having something new to look forward to. Try not to slip up, everyone. Out of the SSS rode the bus back. Aber was ist mit der Kiste, die da noch war? Durfte ich da jetzt einfach gar nicht hin? Weil es hieß, da ist abgeschlossen. Thank you for going out of your way to escort me back, everyone. Oh, don't mention it. It's a shame we didn't park closer to the temple, though. I would have loved for you to experience a ride in the SSS Mobile. Car! We'll have to save it for another time. I'll be looking forward to it. By the way, Reese, not to pry, but have you told anyone at the cathedral that you're in the Gralsritter? Strictly speaking, no. Keine Kiste für mich. Irgendwie nicht. Ich muss den Kampf nochmal machen. Du glaubst nicht? Okay. That said, I'm sure Archbishop Iralda has his suspicions, but as long as I keep a low profile, I should be fine. Sounds like being in the church ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Keep yourself safe, okay, Reese? And try not to stress yourself out that much. Your lovely complexion will thank you for it. Of course, you don't have anything to be concerned about. If I ever need another helping hand, I'll be sure to let you all know. Same here. Alright, we should get going ourselves. Roger that. Aber wie sollte man denn da hingekommen sein? Weil da unten steht die Kiste. Hier kommt man aber gar nicht raus. Aber ich konnte hier auch durch gar keine Tür gehen. Und auch hier hieß es, die Tür ist zu. Und hier ist Ende Gelände. Also wie soll ich da drankommen an die Kiste? Kannst du mir das sagen? Wie ich da unten hinkomme? Alle Türen sind zu. Ich bin den einzigen Weg gegangen, wie man hier hinkommen konnte. Wie soll man denn an die Kiste dran? Es gibt halt wirklich nur einen Weg und dem bin ich gefolgt. Da ist auch noch eine Kiste. Bist du sicher, dass man hier nicht nochmal hinkommt? Weil da oben ist auch nochmal eine Kiste. Ich war gerade abgelenkt. Trails to Azure Moon Temple Chest. Okay. Ich denke, wir kommen noch mal hier hin. Ich glaube, wir kommen noch mal hier hin. Ich lade jetzt hier diesen Spielstand und mach weiter. Denn ich weiß nicht, ob ich mich jetzt gespoilert habe, aber so wie es aussieht, kommt man da nochmal hin. Waspel Cathedral. On the Friedhof we have to go. Du meinst, da ist noch jemand Besonderes. Hier an der Kathedrale sieht es irgendwie immer aus, als ob es Abend ist. Egal welche Uhrzeit da tatsächlich ist. Das ist die Royal Guard, demnach schätze ich mal, dass Chloe hier sein wird, ne? I'm sure you know, Julia, but we have an old friend who was appointed to the cathedral not long ago. Yes, I inquired to one of the other sisters. It seems she's teaching a class outside the cathedral today. Es geht um Ries, oder? Oh, is that right? I would have liked the opportunity to see her today. Wir sind gerade mit ihr wieder zurückgekommen. We still owe her a debt for her help back then. Princess Claudia. And Senior Captain Schwartz too! Car! Oh. There they are. Hello everyone, we meet again. Julia and I have been expecting you. Wir haben euch bereits erwartet. Pardon? How did you know we were coming? Through Zeke. We have him monitoring our surroundings from up in the sky. He alerted us as to your arrival at the cathedral just now. You mean the White Falcon we met yesterday? Wow, he really is amazing. Zeke is an established informant of the Royal Guard after all. But enough about that. What brings you all here today? Oh, and you even have a new face with you. Theo Plato. Pleased to meet you. I returned to the SSS last night. It's an honor. The honor is all mine. Honestly, we're just doing our rounds. No real reason for stopping by or anything. Doch, weil Kyodai das gesagt hat, dass hier jemand ist. It's quite a twist of fate running into your highness and the senior captain again so soon. Are you here to pay your respects? That's right. This cemetery is the final resting place for generations of those who have lost their lives in Crossbow. I wanted to come and see them before today's conference, not just to honor their memory, but to come to terms with the true costs and repercussions of the Crossbow problem. The Crossbow problem? That phrase is used to describe Erebonia and Calvert's feud over them, which of them has the rightful ownership of Crossbow, correct? Yes. Yes! Though it's hardly a phrase you'd hear Crossbellans use themselves. The conflict has given rise to decades of tension, placing the two at the brink of war with Crossbill right between them. The signing of the non-aggression pact in Liberal 2 years ago only calmed things on the surface. Both major powers still... my apologies, Your Highness. I don't mean to sound so rude. No, everything you have said is the truth, Ellie. The purpose of Queen Alicia's non-aggression pact was to prevent the Empire and Republic from resorting to military force. That allowed Crossbill to breathe a sigh of relief. The threat was finally dissipated. But in its place came unseen political pressure from the two major powers, pressure that greatly affected the Crossbill state government. Because of that, it would be far too naive to claim the non-aggression pact solved the Crossbill problem. It merely shifted the field of battle. Your Highness? But that doesn't mean the non-aggression pact has been meaningless, Car! The Empire and Republic were still performing large-scale military exercises at our borders when I enlisted in the CGF, Car, and I'll never be able to forget the terror of having those Imperial Railway guns pointed at Crossbill City, Car. Ich meine, ist es nicht immer noch so? She's right. If war had broken out and the Empire pulled the trigger, countless Crossbellian lives would have been lost. Shortcomings aside, avoiding a tragedy like that is more than enough to justify the signing of the pact. Either way, it's nothing you need to worry your pretty little head about. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Seriously, Wazy? You can't tell a crown princess just to get over it. That's alright. I know there's no sense in living in the past forever. That's why I plan to use the trade conference as an opportunity to discuss Crossbill's future. Coming here today was the final step in strengthening my resolve before doing so. Though, I suppose it was a bit selfish of me to make more work for Julia and the Royal Guardsmen. Please, Your Highness, it was no trouble at all. If you don't mind me saying, Princess Claudia, you have an incredible strength of character. Yes, I envy the bright future that Libel clearly has in store. The two of you are too kind. If I may interrupt, Your Highness, the designated time is approaching. Oh, you're right. My apologies, Julia. Let us make our way to Orcus Tower. We'll have to bid you farewell for now, Special Support Section. Though I suppose we'll be crossing paths again soon, and I understand you're working security during the conference. Genau. That's right, the SSS will be making every effort to keep all of you safe. We'll leave it in your capable hands then. See you at Orcus Tower, ladies and gentlemen. Gut. Inspection of the rails. Wo finde ich den? Crossbill Station. Crossbill Station it is. Here we are, Crossbill Station. One of the inspection officers here sent us a request, right? Yeah. Let's see if we can find him. Ist das er hier? The Imperial Government's private train is under strict watch by the Imperial Army over on Platform 3. They shouldn't mind if you just take a look, but try to make sure you don't get too close. Der Eisengraf. I'm headed to Erebonia on a business trip. I can't say I'm not curious about the trade conference, but I'm sure they'll write all about it in the Imperial Chronicle. Okay, da ist er. That's our guy. Are you the special support section by any chance? We are. We received your support request and came to inquire for more details. You're an inspection officer from Calvert, correct? That I am. My name is Marlowe. I was transferred here from the Republican Army. I'd like to get started right away. That is, assuming you'll accept my request. We'd be glad to lend a hand. Thank you. Allow me to bring you up to speed. It's rather simple, actually. This request only consists of one task. You'll be assisting me with conducting an inspection on a train bound for Calvert. Oh well, there's a coincidence. An Imperial inspection officer has lent us lent a hand with that once, so we should be able to manage. We just have to check to see if there are any suspicious people or items on board, right? Gott, sowas war das. Precisely. Your experience in the matter will make this much easier. Hallo Mima! Schön, dass du da bist. Precisely. Genau, das habe ich schon gesagt. Keep in mind that security is currently much stricter across the city in light of the trade conference. Not only is our inspection process more rigorous than usual, we are also expected to cooperate with the police department. We simply don't have enough inspectors to handle the increased workload right now, hence my request. The next... That's our train! Hast du das gerade rausgehört aus diesem Gibberish? I'll give you all the details once we're on the platform. Das ist aber nicht wieder sowas wie bei dem Wargod, wo wir, nicht Wargod, mit Randys Onkel halt, wo wir dann auf einmal danach sagen sollten, so und so viele Leute haben rote Haare oder irgendwie so ein Scheiß. Oder waren es grüne Haare? Ich weiß es nicht mehr. Oder wie viele Leute saßen da? Und das, obwohl vorher überhaupt nicht klar war, dass später was abgefragt wird. Wow, look at that. Da ist der Eisengraf. It's the Eisengraf, a train used exclusively by the Imperial government. Its regal design is almost a symbol of the Empire in and of itself. There's certainly something very imperial about it, Car. Well, the Blood and Iron Chancellor did arrive on that circus on rails. That cocky bastard sure loves to stand out. It's damn impressive, I'll give it that. Aber eigentlich ist es ja nicht die Deutsche Bahn. Ja, stimmt. Wenn es die Deutsche Bahn wäre, wäre es ja nie pünktlich. I'm willing to bet they didn't spare a single mirror building it either. Yes, and its appearance is far from its only impressive aspect. I hear that the Eisengraf is also the fastest orbital train in existence. That claim is still unverified, however, as its exact specifications have yet to be publicly disclosed. That's still pretty impressive. I wouldn't expect any less from a nation with a railway infrastructure as robust as Erebonia's. No one else on the continent can match them in that respect. Dafür hat Liberal Luftschiffe, was irgendwie viel cooler ist. That much is clear. The Empire is in a league of its own, in more fields than one. If you're quite finished, I would like to explain the details of the request. So sorry, we didn't mean to get distracted. Please continue. Thank you. As I mentioned before, I would like your assistance with our inspection duties. Some of you will be examining all the passengers' entry applications and luggage. The rest will participate in a safety inspection of the train itself. What does a safety inspection entail exactly? You would be assisting me directly. I'll be providing a set of instructions to follow for a series of checks. I see, there are 6 of you in total. We'll have you form 3 pairs then. 2 to inspect the cabins and 1 to act as my helpers. Pairs? I think I remember working individually last time. Yes, that's the way it went when we assisted with the inspection earlier this year. Oh, that's right, you've done this before. Typically 1 person would be enough, yes. This time around, however, we will need to be more thorough. The conference calls for stricter inspections, hence why you'll be doubling up. I see, that makes sense. I'll let you decide how to divide yourselves up. Though, if you're having trouble, you could always resort to rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors? That's right. Strictly speaking, there's no real need to put too much thought into these teams. The sooner we start, the sooner we finish, which I'm sure would be in both of our best interests. Well, in that case, I don't have any objections. What about you guys? Schere und dann Stein für Tio. Okay, danke. It sounds like a good time to me, so why not? How shall we decide who plays whom? I have a suggestion actually. Everyone goes simultaneously, and if 2 people choose the same shape, they'll form a pair. Then repeat the process until all of you have been paired off. You seem awfully familiar with this car. More or less. We divvied up our work like this to mix things up from time to time, back when I worked in Calvert. It's a flexible concept these stuck-up Erebonian inspectors would never use. I'm not sure I'd call that attitude very flexible either. It likely boils down to the differences in their country's cultures. Nah, potato. Anyway, wanna give it a whirl? Sounds good. Alright, on shoot. Also erst Schere, dann Stein, ne? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Just me and Noel for rock, eh? That makes us a pair. Let's show them how CGF alums get things done, Randy. That leaves us with a trio of scissors and 1 paper. The 4 of us will just have to repeat the process. Yeah, on round 2. On to round 2. Jetzt Stein, ne? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Tio and I both played rock. May we rock their world, Lloyd. Gut so. I suppose that means Wazy and I will be the final team. It would be my pleasure, my lady. Looks like you're all ready to go. Patrick, das ist ein Stein. Am Ende hat der Stein aber gewonnen. Genau wie hier gerade. Der Stein war ein Gewinn. How should we split up the work? I wouldn't mind helping out Inspector Miau. As a CGF guardsman, I have plenty of experience checking the freight trains that pass through Tangrang Gate. Car! Well, why didn't you say so sooner? I could certainly use the help. Now then, if we're all decided, let's proceed to our posts. I want the other two teams to split up the passenger cabins. We've made the announcement already, so let everyone know you're assistant inspectors and you should be fine. Roger that, sir. Alright, we're in charge of the last two cars. Looks like that gives us quite a few passengers to inspect. Yes, we should begin checking them from front to back. Bevor ich was falsch mache, speichere ich lieber nochmal. Excuse us, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Oh, I hope you're doing alright. So, oh ma, it would seem he failed to hear you. Excuse me? Sorry about that. I was spacing out, wasn't I? You're the inspection officers, right? Please, go right ahead. Thank you. This should only take a few moments. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. We appreciate your cooperation. Of course, no problem at all. Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Sure, go right ahead. Good luck with your inspections. Also, Shin ist doch das Schienbein. Schienbeine im Speckmantel wahrscheinlich, ne? Thanks. We'll be done in a jiff. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thanks for your cooperation. Not at all. It's only right that I let you do your jobs. Thank you. Bye-bye. It was our pleasure. Pardon us. We're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? I've been waiting for you. Go right ahead, do your worst. Okay. Is this really so exciting for him? Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thanks for your cooperation. So, did you notice, this folder full of contracts? I'm in the middle of some big negotiations right now. These bad boys are going to make me a killing. Oh, I can't wait to get these signed, sealed, and delivered. How about that? I hope it goes well. So that's what the enthusiasm was about. He just wanted to show off. Ist ja wirklich erbärmlich irgendwie. Ich wundere mich gerade, es ist 22:18 Uhr und der Stream ist noch nicht abgeschmiert. Dabei passiert das immer so um 21 Uhr irgendwas. Wahrscheinlich schmiert er jetzt genau in dem Moment ab, wo ich das sage. Hello, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? No trouble at all, go right ahead. Okay, that should do it. Your papers and luggage all check out. There's just one thing. Oh, is something wrong? Yes, it would seem that we were unable to find a boarding pass among your possessions. Do you know where it might be? You didn't see my ticket? No, that can't be. I'm absolutely positive I placed it in my bag. I can't find it. Where could it have gone? Is it in my pocket, perhaps? Rat's not there either. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting just a moment? I know my ticket's around here someplace. I'll show you as soon as I dig it out. Alright. We'll give you a minute and come back. Let's continue inspecting the others. We'll keep an eye on him and circle back. Ja, aber der ist doch bestimmt dann weg, wenn ich jetzt nochmal... Wenn ich den Waggon verlasse. Excuse me, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? You act as if you're making a request instead of a demand. Fine, fine, go ahead. Just try to make it quick. Right, this won't take long. Okay, your luggage and papers are all checked. Thank you for your cooperation. Your gratitude doesn't mean much when I never had a choice in the matter to begin with. Is that all? If so, do me a favor and make yourself scarce. Of course, if you excuse us. She made that much more difficult. She made that much more difficult than it needed to be. It's just as I heard. The Eisengraph is a true marvel of engineering. I can hardly contain myself. Whoops, I don't want anyone seeing that. Did she just start drooling just now? Pardon us, we're assistant inspectors. Can't you see I'm busy train watching? Everything you need is in the bag. Go ahead and knock yourselves out. Okay then. Okay, your luggage and papers all checked out. Thanks you for your cooperation. How many more minutes do we have left together, my sweet? I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. She hasn't taken her eyes off that train even once. Du siehst sehr suspicious aus. Oh, ist das Sinn? Good day, we're assistant inspectors. His outfit is that man with Eiyuu? Can we help you? What's going on here? Wait, Zin? You from the SSS? What are you doing here? We are assisting with the train inspections as part of this support request. Having said that, we are going to need to check your luggage and papers. So that's it. Even the mighty SSS isn't above menial drudgery like this, are they? Very well, if that's the case, then hurry up with your inspection. And done. Your papers and luggage are good to go. Thank you for your cooperation. So this girl is also in the special support section, isn't she? Is she? Is there something on my face? Finger weg von Tio, die gehört mir. No, nothing at all. Goodbye, you two. Yeah, take care, Zin. Nochmal gucken, ist der alte Mann noch da? I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting just a moment? Okay, ich muss erst mit allen reden. Hi there, we're assistant inspectors. Sorry to trouble you, but may we see your entry papers and check your luggage? Huh? Why do we have to let you go through our stuff? Hey, knock it off. There's no need to be rude to the guy. Sorry about that. My sister can be a bit of a handful. I promise you, she isn't trying to be a little brat on purpose. Who do you think you're calling a brat? Some older brother you are? I can start, right? I say yes. Okay, your luggage and papers are all in order. Thank you for your cooperation. It's fine. If anything, I should be apologizing for what my sister put you through. What the hell? If anyone should be apologizing here, it should be me for having a big fat idiot for a brother. Let's go get the heck. Let's get the heck out of here. I think that's everyone. All that remains is to revisit the elderly gentleman who couldn't find his ticket. He was in 4th car. Right. Time to make our way back there and see if... Give me back my ticket! Lloyd? Yeah, let's go. You're not fooling me! I know for a fact that it was one of you two! Now, who did it? Fess up already! Excuse me, what's going on here? Oh, it's the inspector from before. You got here just in time, Inspector. This old fart is excusing me of Old fart? Why, you no good cheeky! Everyone, please calm down. First things first, would each of you mind giving us a statement? Now I get the full picture. You bought a ticket to Orit State that seated you in the fourth car of this train. What's more, these two gentlemen claim to have made the exact same purchase themselves. And now that your ticket has gone missing, you're accusing one of them of stealing it. Do I have that right? Yes, exactly! There's no doubt in my mind I had that ticket on me when I walked onto the train platform. I couldn't have lost it between here and there. That doesn't make a lick of sense. The only reasonable explanation is that one of these two stole it. I understand why you think that, sir, but we can't jump to conclusions just yet. It's alright. Let him believe what he wants, I say. He's just a senile old man, after all. How dare you, you little... That's enough. You two need to settle down and be rational about this. We're not going to get anywhere if you keep hurling insults at each other. Now then, I have a simple question to ask the two of you here who do have a boarding pass. What is the purpose of your journey? Business? Pleasure? You need to know that before anything else. You want to know what we are traveling for? And what does that have to do with anything? And what does that have to do with anything? Are you going to prove my innocence with that alone? Potentially, yes. A thief can control the destination of a stolen ticket, so their reason for traveling may be fabricated. If that were the case, the culprit could slip up and make themselves known. Business is my pleasure. I see, yes, that is indeed a possibility. Oh, that's perfect, well then, answer the let's questions. Oh, I will, and gladly at that. I'm a merchant, and I'm on my way to broker some very, very important negotiations in Orit State. I have the contracts right here. My client is a business in Orit known as the Liu Company. So tell me, what reason would I have to steal a ticket from this doddering old fogey? Alright, and what about you, sir? Well, my hometown is in Orit State. Isn't that enough of a reason to travel there? No one's saying it isn't. That didn't help much. We won't be able to come to a conclusion at this rate. Now, how amusing. These train goers think up the most bald-faced lies. Zin? What are you doing here? Passengers aren't supposed to move between cars during inspections. And you've already finished your inspections, haven't you? I think we can let this one slide. That's not... fine. At any rate, I only came because this scene you're causing seemed entertaining. Allow me to join the fun too. The fun? So, what lies were you talking about exactly? You'll see, let's start with the merchant here. You claimed you were in negotiations with this Liu Company, yes? If that's the case, what's the nature of your contracts with them? This is nonsense. Why must I go along with the question of some child? If you must know, they involve the wholesaling of exotic vegetables and spices grown in Orit. As you may know, the state is quite renowned for its agricultural sector. As for the Liu Company, they are an affiliate of Eiyuu Trading Limited based in the Eastern Quarter und deswegen weiß Sin darüber Bescheid. They're about as legitimate as it gets. I believe that should erase any doubts. So you say, there is indeed a Liu Company in Orid, as I am well aware. However, at the present, it's no more than a mere startup with no real foothold in the region. It's in no position to hold international negotiations, that much is for sure. What? How the hell would you know? A good question. I'll let him answer for me. It would be my pleasure. You, sir, I have had enough of your insolence toward the young master. Listen well, you stand in the presence of the grandson of a Eiyuu elder, Master Zin. An elder's grandson? You must be joking. Wait, that suit you're wearing, I know I've seen it before. No, this can't be happening. Now you understand? Now come clean. What's your aim here? What are you really after? Well, Fine, have it your way. I'm sure you'll have fun telling the inspection officer all about it in the interrogation room. Note to self, never underestimate Zin. Yeah, he's a precious one. That's for certain. He's a precautious one. Precious ist er vielleicht nicht ganz so. And now it's your turn. Zin? Me? What do you want with me? Isn't he your culprit? Oh, when did I ever say that? We're not finished here at all. You said that you're from Orid, is that right? Yeah, I'm going back to my hometown. If you were born and raised in Orid, then you shouldn't have any trouble answering me this. Aside from its agriculture, Orid State is famous for its remote destinations. Not to mention its many hot springs. So tell me this, which of these is a hot spring in Orid? A. The Elmo Hot Springs, the Palm Hot Springs, the Orid Hot Springs. Also Elmo, wissen wir, ist in Elmo ist in Dings, ne? In Libber. Das heißt, A ist schon mal falsch. Die anderen beiden habe ich noch nie gehört. Und ich weiß nicht, ob die Orid Hot Springs vielleicht ein bisschen zu in your face ist. Go answer. Huh? It's obvious, isn't it? Everyone knows about the famous Orid Hot Springs. I see. Wahrscheinlich war es keine von den dreien. What's so funny? Do you think I'm an idiot that you could get one over on a child? The Orid Hot Springs? There's no such thing. Who would ever establish a place with such a cliché name, you fool? If you were really from Orid State, you would have simply answered that it was a trick question. How about I ask you another question? Though honestly, I only expect you to dig your grave even further. Where are you from, really? Well... not that it's any of your business, but I'm actually Calvadian. But I live in Orid now, really. Please, you have to believe me. Oh, do we now? What do you make of this special support section? We've established that each of them is guilty of deception. But which one is the ticket thief? Right, let me think it over. Irgendwie haben beide gerade ihren Grund, wirklich dahin zu fahren, verloren. Ich weiß nicht, welches Detail ich übersehen habe. Aber für mich wirken gerade beide wie der Dieb. Aber bei dem Merchant haben wir im Gepäck ja irgendwelche Verträge gefunden. Was heißt, er hat wirklich was davor. Er verrät uns zwar nicht, was es ist, aber er hat wirklich was davor. Der andere hat überhaupt keine präzise Aussage getroffen, was er davor hat. Und es hieß ja vorher schon, dass es wahrscheinlicher ist, dass der Dieb kein spezielles Anliegen hat, weil er sich ja den Zielort nicht aussuchen kann von einem gestohlenen Ticket. Demnach ist gerade der Young Man für mich der wahrscheinlichere. Ist das so richtig geschlussfolgert? Ist richtig geschlussfolgert, okay. I would suspect the young man. Granted, the merchant exaggerated the contract he showed us, which I do find suspicious. But while we may not know his motives, he clearly went to great lengths to fool us. Hinging all of that preparation on committing a misdemeanor wouldn't make much sense. We should also take into account that if the thief's destination isn't Orid, they could use the ticket to exit the train earlier. Which is what leads me to you. You're our culprit, aren't you? Well done. If only just barely. There's no use feigning ignorance anymore. You can't keep covering up your lies. Show some honor and confess your crimes. Please don't turn me in. What? And why wouldn't we? It's my ma. She's in a hospital in Calvert. That's why I had to go see her. There was no other way. Oh. Well, this took a turn, didn't it? Ja, das war ja irgendwie von Anfang an klar. Go on, explain yourself. Okay. The truth is, I'm studying to get into St. Ursula Medical College, but my family is very poor. Ma sacrificed so much just so I could come to Crossbow. I've been paying my way ever since with part-time jobs. But then, out of the blue, I got a call saying that my ma suddenly collapsed and was taken to the hospital. So You wanted to visit her, but didn't have the mirror for a ticket. So you stole one, isn't that right? Yes, it's true. I did it. I'm so sorry. All I want is to be there for my ma. I sympathize with your circumstances, but a theft is still a theft, and we can't overlook that. Then how about this? I'll pay for your ticket. Huh? A surprising development. What do you say, old-timer? If he returns your ticket to you, will you be willing to forgive and forget? Well, as long as I get the dang ticket back, I'll have no reason to press charges. As for you... Yeah? Visiting your mother with a stolen ticket. Do you think she'd be happy to know that you did such a thing? Well, Jetzt meint hier der Erbe eines großen Mafia-Unternehmens einem einfachen Menschen erklären zu müssen, dass Stehlen falsch ist? Well, don't misunderstand my kindness. I may be footing the bill, but this is no gift. It's merely a loan. I would put a hard limit on when you have to settle your debt, but believe me when I say you will do so. I understand. Thank you so much. I'll pay you back, I promise. And you better keep that promise. With that, the matter is resolved. You two can call the inspection officer over. I'll give him an explanation myself. Right. I've been informed of the situation. Good work handling the theft case. Oh no, we're just doing our job. What do you plan to do with the thief, though? Will he be punished or released? Jetzt frage ich mich, wenn man mit jemand anderem zusammen in eine Gruppe gekommen wäre, wäre dann das Gleiche passiert? Oder wäre man dann auch in andere Waggons gekommen und hätte da was untersuchen müssen? Actually, as far as we're concerned, all chances have been dropped. Really? Just like that? Du hast es nur mit Tio gemacht. Indeed, the victim stated that no theft had occurred, and that he had no intention of taking legal action. According to him, the young man simply neglected to buy a ticket, and it was all just an honest misunderstanding. If nobody is willing to admit that a crime took place, then there's nothing for us to investigate. This is all because of that kid. You're right. That was probably the story Zin told them to stick to.